Morning. hmm I'm up here waiting to get my damn car fixed. But my person that was fixing my car, he just let me know that he'll be back. He's going to the YMCA to swim a little bit. When I say yo, he's so damn fine. He's so damn fine to me. He's a white man. He a white man. Ain't nothing wrong with him being white. All I'm saying is that he's a white man. He got that long, long ponytail. Like my ponytail growing. And he's so cute. Like he got them little eyes. I can't stop looking at his eyes. He's slick asshole, slick, but he kind of sound like he could be like a Virgo. Because Virgos are usually assholes and Sagittarius are too. So he kind of end up kind of like that because he's very blunt, no filter, uncensored, just like me. And I'm like, man, him have a lot of comments. Like we could go back and forth, but his only problem is that he's straight. He just gotta be straight, girl. Like I don't understand. Like it be the man that I be connected to and could talk shit to, could bounce shit all back and forth and stuff like that. He do got, he got some character flaws that, because a bitch haven't told him yet about him, about himself and stuff like that. They might be too scared of his motherfucking ass to tell him, but I'm not, because I'm one of the girls, But he gives off that he could be a Virgo. He gives out he could definitely be a Sagittarius because we know him for being very blunt to the point where we damn near assholes. What else he can be because they got a filthy ass that's very uncensored. What other zodiac is Virgo, Sagittarius, um, Capricorns. They could definitely be some assholes. Like very blunt. Like very blunt. Sagittarius are known for being very blunt. Good morning. Good morning, honey. Good morning, China. I'm up here talking about my he's a mobile mechanic and I got my little box over here ready for him to come over and fix my it's sprinkling. Like why would it need to be sprinkling? Because I got to get my little serpentine belt put on and the high pressure what it is the high pressure steering line put on. So he's gonna do that, but it's sprinkling. So he's going to the YMCA, and I was just talking about how cute. He ain't. I mean, he's he got them. He got some eyes that damn girl. Ooh. Oh no. I'm a Sagittarius. I mean, yeah, Sagittarius. But because I be terrorizing motherfuckers. But hey y'all, good morning, good morning. I'm just talking about my mechanic. I'm saying my mechanic. He's my mechanic bid. Yeah, but he is sprinkling, so he can't work on my car right now. He's going to the YMCA and stuff like that, going swimming and stuff. And I'm gonna be waiting for him. But while I'm waiting for him, it's gonna be going live with y'all. So yeah. So what's up? Oh, what's up with your bussy? You gonna let me tap that? You gonna let me hit that? You gonna let me hit that? Yeah, your disgrace ass. God created you and said, what the fuck did I do? But he let you live. He let you live. You guys disgraced. He fucked you up. Don't have no kids. All y'all shouldn't be procreating at all, babe. Keep that lineage to yourself. You look like one of them things. You look like one of them motherfucking creatures off of Hills Have Eyes. Cousins to the motherfucking ones on Wrong Turn. You are a disgraced bitch. Don't have no kids, because your kids gonna be just as fucked up as you. And they gonna need to be taken from this earth as well. Don't have none, bitch. Don't have none, girl. We don't need no more fucked up bitches on this planet, girl. You and your kids will be a disgrace. We don't want more you hoes on here. All this money, bitch, and you need Botox at a very young age, bitch. What are you drink water? Why are you on meth, bitch? Why are you smoking meth, bitch? Oh no, but I like to go back for. Why are you smoking meth? Ain't you? Aren't you? Please don't tell me you black and you smoking meth, bitch. Hold up, wait. Oh no, I wasn't done reading her. I wasn't done reading that whore. Oh well. Yes, I'm gay as hell too. We in, girl. We the gays. We the gays. The abominations. Hey fellow abominations. If there are any other fellow abominations in the building. But yeah, that bitch, Braylon. Such a beautiful name on a fucked up ass individual. Like why? Some some motherfuckers shouldn't have even been created, bitch. Like, well, I mean, that hoe was made. We was created. Everybody can't claim to be created now. I mean, everybody cannot claim that. Some of us was made, and some of us was motherfucking created. Like, definitely my moderators, definitely China, you was created, babe. Beyonce said she was created. Some bitches just was made. Was man made, bitch. Mm. No, girl. They would never be unique. Oh, bitch. Fucking 15, 20 years old. I already need Botox. Got crow's feet, bitch. Ain't drinking no water on meth, bitch. What are y'all doing to yourself? Goddamn piss looking pink. Like, what's going on? Like, I don't understand. And then y'all got the nerve and all that. So to talk about, girl, the abominations. Like, I don't understand, girl. Like, share, and subscribe, everybody. Period. I thank you. Thank you. Oh, another disgrace done entered the building. Oh my goodness. But you ain't got no Facebook, so I mean, dismissed. Dismissed, bitch. But yeah, his fine ass, the mobile mechanic, he's going to the YMCA. Hell, I should have came with him, but he up there got this real beautiful ass smile, girl. You know, he remind you of like a cowboy, and I don't believe he's just Caucasian. I believe he's mixed with something because it's just, you know, the Mayo community, you know, they don't really age well. Like they look 20, they be 20 years old but look 55, you know, that type of deal. You know, they age very awfully and stuff like that, you know. It takes us to at least maybe, you know, 60 to age and stuff like that, you know. Um, things that bitches wish for, you know, they want to harm us. But you know, the originals, we are the originals. They know it. Everybody knows it, bitch. Yes, but he's so damn fine, girl. Like, but he's up here talking about telling me all his tea, girl. I don't know. I have that type of spirit on me. But he was up here talking about how you know be fucking these women. This one woman. He ain't looking for romance. But I told him, no, get you some romance. No, we all deserve it. He said he don't want a wife though. He don't want to get married again. And I'm like, that's fine. As long as you communicating and let her know what's up. And lo and behold, she wants the same thing. So he said they starting off as friends and all that good stuff. And I was like, no, she's taking my spot. But anyway, you know, they being open and honest. He says she's a little bit older than him and stuff like that. And they're friends, which starting off that's a great thing. Um, Communicating what they want, and she wants the same thing as him. And she said like fuck buddies and real good friends, and I'm like, that's dope. But the most dopest thing about what he was talking about, all the freaky shit, he was like, he liked to start off at a woman's feet. Like he said, once he gets that foot in his hand, start massaging that foot, because he want them to have multiple orgasms before he even touched the pussy. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh, yes, definitely the blueprints that everybody want to be. But everybody wants to be black until the struggle come. Don't know, but everybody want to be black. They want to be black, but they don't want our blues. You know what I mean? Everybody want to be black, girl, you know, but they think black equates to being ghetto and all this stuff. But black is all that. We all that. We everything. All things. All things. And no other race of woman has the Eve gene, except all black women are always the exception, all the rule. So I just love that. I just love that so much. Like I be trying to tell my black queens, honey, queens. I don't even want to say black queens, but we just being very specific because I mean y'all are the only queens. Um, besides us, I just let them know. But you know what I mean. That y'all have the Eve gene. Y'all make all in every color. No one else can do that. Like no one else can do that. And they know that. That's why y'all definitely be careful. Have y'all entourage, your family around you when y'all giving birth, because they try to take y'all blood. They try to take y'all blood and use it for them. So it's like, girl, yes. Like, and it's be that little microaggressions. Like, I be hating that microaggressions because I love me some dark skin, man. Like, I think I'm saying the right word for this when I'm about to say. Have you ever heard that? Oh, you so pretty to be a black woman, or you so pretty to be a dark skinned woman, or like the colorism that go on. Like, no, give them the person they got, because at the end of the day, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Like I love all shades of black, all shades, but my preference is a dark skinned man. It's something about a dark skinned man. But I'm at the end of the day, long as he's a black man. But then it's somebody, because when they get to sweating, I don't know. It's just, girl. It's just, I don't know. It's just like, and I'm like, black. They be getting on my nerve. No one's hurt me more than a black man. Yes, but I understand. I know. What they be going through. But yes, I love that. Oh my gosh. Oh, I just want them to know, like, they're everything. When they grow up, I I hope she don't deal with like colorism, or you know, because that's where, before there was light, there was darkness. Before there was light, there was darkness. And I know Google don't want to say it for real, because I had looked up what's the richest soil, and they said black soil is one of the richest. No, it's the richest soil. From my understanding, I don't give a damn what they say. The richest. Before there was lights, there was darkness. And the truth be told, every other race don't look good in jewelry like the Egyptians, girl. Like no other like it looks cheap on other, races. It does. I'm not saying, it's just, I'm not saying it's not jewelry. I'm just saying it looks cheaper when it comes. I mean, that's why I had sex in 4 years. Men don't know how to. They don't. And I definitely hold them accountable, but I definitely understand when it comes, if we're talking about black men. Unfortunately, they don't really be having a village, like, because more so black women would have more so a village where they can go to, especially if y'all get hurt by a man, so like that. He's gonna talk to someone that is maybe more so toxic masculine, to have toxic masculinity, where you're gonna be like, man up, men don't cry, men don't show more. And unfortunately, they go to that one person, if they didn't have a father figure, go to that one boy as masquerading as a man, still, at 60 years old, having toddlers, having newborns, still on child support, still did not and not doing taking care of his business. I feel like instead of being a leader, instead of a follower, it's a lot of them that still do that. And I'm speaking from telling y'all this stuff I have spoke to with straight men. When they can't go to anyone, they come to us. A lot of times they feel like we can't judge them because of their damn book. But I ain't trying to go. I ain't trying to talk about the book, the Bible. But they'll talk to us, and so many times I have told them, dude, Like, you need to unlearn that. I mean, in order for you to understand or try, that's not just. I'm gonna say one reason I gave for them to understand their wives or baby mamas and stuff like that. You know, their counterpart, the opposite. Um, Embrace your femininity. Your sacred femininity is divine masculinity and sacred femininity. Or there's some people may say divine masculinity and divine femininity. Embrace that so you can understand the opposite sex. Cause you was in a pussy, she was in a pussy. Maybe you came early. Who knows? Maybe you was in the pussy too long, and then you may be a little bit more feminine than your wife. It's whatever. It's like embrace. They'll be like, I want a man to understand me. You want like y'all have to really get to the core having them discussions. Like it takes more than a body part to be that sex. I don't want to go there. Why I'm going there. Why I'm going there. Y'all understand what I'm saying? Saying the looks so beautiful. Yes, yes, period. But what I'm saying is I be telling them it's okay to cry. It's okay to express your feelings. It's okay to let go of that toxic masculine where they feel like they have to be the aggressor, they feel like the feminine, anything feminine, anyone feminine is weaker or lesser than them. It's it comes from that white patriarchy. Make sure I'm reading the comments too. That's how I raise my boys to treat women. They come to me. They have no problem with it. And that's beautiful. That is so beautiful. Like it's like it's so much to being human. You know, I just love to see people embrace and love themselves. It's so many black boys walking around with no light in their eyes. A lot of these grown men do not know how to take rejection. Um, it's terrible, and they may run away from you if you had it because it's a lot of guys, grown men, that run away from me because they don't want to be held accountable, and I'm gonna always make sure I hold them accountable because I want them to do the same thing with me because I know I have broken parts about me. But you know, said my youngest son, best friends is gay and gave him advice on how to get the girl he is. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. It's like, now I'm not gonna be like I don't experience homophobia with women. I do. But it be speaking to their what they've been told, like, oh, he gonna be trying to fuck with your man and all this type of stuff. And I'm like, girl, no. And that be due to them believing that all of us are sexual deviants. Every man, we gotta want every single man that's walking. And I'm like, just because you think he's fine does not. I have a type. I'm like, we have types, and a lot of times it be the most unattractive men that think we want them. And I'm like, that's how I be knowing they have no gay friends because for the most part, we're searching for perfection. Like the gay, they be wanting a person that's in the gym all the time. Credit score gotta be here. Gotta be an overachiever. He gotta have money. He gotta have this and all this type of stuff. That's more so, more so superficial type stuff in a sense, but just to let them know, like, there ain't nobody checking for you. It be those, oh, it's gonna be so bad when I'm saying Juicy looking motherfuckers that believe that we want them. Like, no, sir, no, you don't even want yourself. Say, hey man, I don't want everyone. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's like, why would I want, you know? And then it be looking like they don't even they walking around with chiplets in their drawers. Like it's a lot of them that believe that it's gay to wipe their own ass. And I know I be talking about this a lot, but it's true. They believe it's gay to wipe their own ass, and I'm like, why the hell would I want to talk to you? You don't want to brush your teeth. You don't even believe in no oral hygiene. Like some of these people don't even brush their tongue after brushing their teeth. They don't really know how to treat anyone. Like I haven't seen, I haven't seen a man lately hold a door open for a woman. You know, I haven't really seen, they be treating each other like they brothers and sisters. Like, hey, you hurry your ass up. You can open that door yourself. Like, on some bro shit, and then light up when that boy come around. And a lot of them be emotionally gay. Like, it be crazy. That is all the same. That's what I'm talking about. That's beautiful. See? But I do notice that the younger generation, like the Gen Z, they don't really have a problem embracing their femininity. They don't really have like, because more so I want to say my generation a little bit and older, they're used to, they're more so I want to say misogynistic. Um they're more used to the traditional stuff, which is not horrible, but then if it becomes to a point where they just believe that the feminine counterpart should be in the kitchen or should have those type of roles, gender norms that don't work, like unless the person is happy, unless it's communicated that they're equal or however, it's like nobody's being honest, nobody's communicating like their true feelings, like in the beginning stages. Like if I'm going on a date with someone, I want to talk about the real shit. I want to get the real, our standards, what we here for, what are we doing here, what we want, because we too old for this. Let me know. Let me know. Instead of us talking about the moon, sun, and the stars, we need to talk about what we're doing here. Like, what do you want? What do you want? What you don't want? What you like? What I don't. We need to be trying to figure out if we're compatible. Now, there's too many people lying to kick it. I can't do that. Like I can't. It's like, okay, I'm gonna just take for girlfriends on girlfriends. The episode where Joan met, what's his name? Her last boyfriend. What's his name? His name is Richard T. Jones, but I forgot the character name. With his fine ass. That's always been the one who played Mike on Why Did I Get Married with his fine ass. I always love that man. Oh, but anyway, girl, they was on a date, and he just laid his cards out on the table to let her know he ain't just dating to be dating. He's dating with purpose. He wants wants what he wants. And I'm like, see, that is what I want. The personal man, car on the table. Look, bruh, I'm too old for this. I want this and that, and then also talking about the dislikes. I'm ready to talk about all that. Ain't nobody got time to be. That's why I be like, I can fuck somebody. Oh shit. I just saw truck ride the tow truck with the car. Somebody, I hope they okay. Ooh. See, I'm not dating nobody. I'm not wasting my time on nobody else. I don't blame you, girl. I do not blame you. But I hope you haven't given up on love. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, subscribe, beautiful people. But I understand. I understand. I've been single for 6 years. Big single. Like, yeah, I've had my my hot dates. But they be like, people be asking, why are you single? And I'd be like, do you see the people that's out here? That's outside? Like, like I be whew, I be hearing people talk, and I don't let other people's lives like dictate mine. No, it's just what I be seeing, and actually have my eyes open, especially when, because, oh my, it's just, I don't know. I listen to my instincts. My instincts, it be punching me in my gut. Like, no, girl. And then 2 days later, I find out this nigga is a white beater or he got some or I don't, and then that's not even the worst of it. Like, they be on some weird stalkerish type energy down here, and I just be like, but it's like if you dating one, you dating them all. That's the mutual behavior. It's like you might as well go ahead. Ain't no difference. Ain't nobody unique. Every dude is following the same type of scripts. The same type of script. But then they act normal. But for me, they act normal around everybody else. But then when they come to me, that's when they want to start crying and boo-hooing, and I start seeing them being very emotionally mature and all that type of stuff. Like they show their real stuff, and I'm like, so yeah, I I can't I can't say I'm not trying to love nobody but me and mine. I feel you on that, babe. Thank you. Oh, thank you, boo. Thank you for doing that. Cause ooh, but let me see. Yeah, pen message. Okay, but girl, yes. Wait, in Jersey? Oh, wait a minute! Don't tell me that they foul. I mean, I know men is foul everywhere, but it's. I mean, how is okay? How is the men up there? Because I ain't never been to Jersey. I ain't never been to Jersey. Like, I would like to visit though. I mean, cause I be talking so fast. Oh yeah, I'm damn near a country bumpkin. Damn near, but I say I'm proper country though. I'm like proper country, like, but I know it's very deep. A very deep accent. But it's got like six. I'm gonna say six different. I think they said they like six different accents in Mississippi. I was trying to figure out which one mine because I almost kind of sound like I could be somewhat close, like in Louisiana a little bit, but then somewhat it kind of it's kind of different. I got a real strong twang though. It depends on what I have, but the hood is a mess over there. Oh, I'm playing from. Oh shit! But I have heard that like in New York, it's very rude or very aggressive. Like, cause down here, it's changing. It's changing. Like, um, it's like some people like are southern. It's like a southern hospitality. If you ever heard of that, like, where it could be country is like southern versus country. Like I would say the southern part, they more so maybe more hospitable, I think. But I was it seemed like it's starting to lose that. Starting trying to act more like bigger cities and like not holding the door open, like the chivalry type of stuff. And nobody's having common courtesy. Nobody's saying like thank you or yeah, yes sir, yes ma'am, like all this type of stuff. Nobody's being polite, and nobody is more so people is I don't know. It's like the Zeus Network, Real Housewives of Atlanta, even though I love them shows, girl, is rubbing off on the people, and everybody's trying to be a reality TV person now. And I'm like, that's not everybody's drink, It's like Everybody trying to be Kashawn, right? Baby, I'm about to say Babyface, Blueface, like all these fools, and it's like no. And a lot of times these people are just they just have a persona. It's like an alter ego, and it's not even exactly like them. Like Tiffany Pollard, New York. She said on the interview that New York is like 10 times her personality. It's like it's her, but she's an actress. Like all of them are actresses. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, it's a persona. A lot of time, and I be hoping it's a persona, like the Kirk and Rashida. I'm gonna speak on that in a minute. But everybody is trying to act like they want to be on a episode of Bad Girls Club or Baddies or something. I'm like, no, no. It's like I don't know. I just it makes me say even more so to myself. Even more so to myself. Mm-mm. But yeah, yeah. I gotta speak on it. Oh my God, Kirk and Rashida. Girl, Rashida ass. I did allegedly read, I mean I read somewhere allegedly um Kirk have a, open relationship. Like open marriage. I mean, it's not like it's like more so for TV drama that Rashida act like she didn't know that he was fucking around with Jasmine and stuff like that. And I've assumed that they possibly could, like they, have a, open marriage. And I'm like, I don't look down on that or nothing like that. I'm like, get y'all. I'm like, as long as everybody's happy. I mean, but for TV, for ratings and stuff, they act like it's more drama than it actually is and stuff like that. See, baddie, trying to fight. Period. Yes, that's what I was looking for. Thank you so much. Yes, a poly, and oh, this gonna sound so bad, but I mean, he's not. For me, he's not. He's not a bad looking guy. I think he looks more younger with his hair, with hair on his head and stuff like that. It seems like but it seems like when Jasmine is around, he's not even angry. It's like he's trying to be angry, but because I'm not gonna. Jasmine's a bad bitch. Rashida also is too. Like she is gracefully. Like she is great, but it's like ain't no way. Me personally, I couldn't deal with nobody. I couldn't. Like that's a deal breaker for me. And I know people be like, when it comes to the matter of the heart and stuff, I'm that's a no for me. Because I'm pretty sure he's doing his thing as she is too. But that's the deal breaker for me. And there's so much shit going on around here for me to even be wanting to be with somebody. I don't like to share food. I'm not trying to share no man. And it's people that want be like, I want longevity in my relationship. I want that Kirk and Rashida. I'm like, be careful what y'all ask for. Be careful what you ask for. Now, if y'all want some mess and fuck these bitches together, okay. But it's like I said earlier in the live, like it's too many people lying to kick it. Just be upfront. Like I trust the honest hoe over a lying bitch any day. Like let me know upfront what you got going. Cause if the dick or whatever, if you that good, if you ain't gotta lie. If the dick that good, you ain't gotta lie. Give a bitch an option. Let me decide. Okay, I've been, all these ones that talk about their faith have been, acting up and shit. I mean, he got a whole, you know, slew of bitches, but he still can make time for each and every one of them. I might, hop on it. Hop on that train, girl. All them got money. Everybody, all them got a new Benz, girl, a new house, and type shit. Like, on some Kings of Mood, type shit. Yes. It's just, but then at the same time, you can sense it though. It can be sensed. we gotta tell it. We gotta tell the truth now, cause ain't no way. Like, cause it's like you can hear it a lot. Like you can hear it. Like it's like this motherfucker is acting. This is acting, cause it's there. It's something to telling you. He told on himself during those days. He told on himself. But a lot of times, y'all, we decide that I ain't hear that. I did not hear that. When that nigga told you that he's just a roommate with her. Dang, he ain't really in love with her. But then on down the conversation, he gonna say, "Oh, lady." Y'all, we acting like we ain't heard it, but we heard it. Like, no, it's just a roommate. But you know what you heard. What you heard. You heard. He said that he want to put damn, nail, foot of his bed so you won't go nowhere. You know, you heard it, but because his dick big and he hit that right spot, you gonna be like, nah. No, I heard what I heard, but it ain't that serious, Yeah, because it's like, because you want men, it'd be like, men, like, if men because if men ain't shit, we might as well claim to be a toilet at some point because we accepting the shit that he's saying. Like, you hear it, you see it, because I was gonna put this. I'm probably gonna post this. Men are messy. Men always would most likely always be caught cheating. They'll get themselves caught up. A woman, it's gonna take years, or she wanted to be caught slipping, because women could be more calculate. Y'all better at being multitasking. Now, a man could probably learn to, but then, I'm gonna say women gays. They gays are more crafty. Hell, we more creative. I'm better at multitasking. Like that feminine, the seductress. Is better at all this stuff. And better, and stop. Hell, a lot of times the feminine kind of part is gonna fight. The masculine is gonna sit there, trying to King Kong girl back type stuff. Woman, the feminine gonna thump. But I digress. Yeah, they tell on themselves. Cause men talk too much. They talk way too much. That's why they get caught up. They lie. They can't keep up with their lies. You know what I mean? I'm just saying, like, I don't want to tell everything because just in case some men watch. But I don't want to say too much. It's some things that should, they gonna have to find out. But yeah, I just want to say that. But at the end of the day, it's just, I don't know. A lot of times these men, they little boy is not healed, and it's just take off the mask, like you said. Like, they just take off the mask, bro. Like, just take it off. Take it off. It's okay. It's okay to feel your feelings. It's okay. Life too short. I be telling people, I don't think people really understand how serious that is. Life is too short. Tomorrow is not promised, and yesterday is already the past. Live in the now, and ain't nobody got time. Like, people be trying to play on your time. Like, they know when you're gonna die. Let me know. Let me know you got me, my front and my back. It it's mm, yes, me too. And I love that. I love, because man, we students, we forever students, and I love that. I love knowledge, love learning. And it's just like people be playing with your time, like they know when you're gonna die. I want to know that these people around me love me, give a fuck about me, want to see me win, could tell me about myself when I definitely need it. Because life is too short. I don't want. I mean, I know how it feels to be hated. I want to know how. I know the love is the opposite of that. The unconditional love. People smiling and being happy. Every day is not perfect, no, but I'd rather be around people that have love in them versus people that are just wake up miserable like them hating ass bitches earlier, just angry, just mad, just wanna misery loves company, and I don't like that. I don't really like that when you could be laughing and stuff. So like he listen to you talking about me. Oh really? Oh, shit, that's good. I be running my mouth so much. Oh my goodness. But I know it might not be too many people. I mean, if I stay longer on here, I know there'll be more people coming in. But it's the weekend, so I'm gonna be going live a lot this weekend. So definitely, and thank you so much for deciding to be a moderator because it was one guy that was saying that he gets paid to be a moderator, and I had went and looked that up because I was like, I ain't never heard nobody getting paid for being a moderator. And they said generally that's not the case. Like if they are like have a bigger platform, then they may do something for as compensation, like maybe send them a gift card or something like that. But for as getting paid for moderating, I'm like, dude, you want to just sit on your ass, play Apex to get paid for moderating, for telling somebody to like, share, and subscribe, or blocking someone. I'm like, that's not a real job. I'm like, girl, like I'm like, and I'm focusing on building my platform on here, which I should have did instead of doing on TikTok. Because when all said and done, YouTube is gonna forever remain that YouTube and Facebook. But yeah, he said that bullshit. I said, "Man, yes, exactly. I'm just like, okay, but I had blocked him because I'm like, I don't got time for that. Because he up there trying to make it seem like I want someone to work for free, and I'm like, you consider this a job? I'm like, oh. I'm like, because I'm like, I be moderating for people too. So it's like, damn, if I could go, I'm like, well, I can get paid for it too. But I'm like, nah, I'm like, no. But girl, but yeah, I just had to say all that I had to say. But back to my mobile mechanic, he's fine. He's dope. He's a white guy. Ain't nothing with him being white. Wrong with him being white, or nothing. Um, it's just you probably just more so a friend. I just had to come on here and say how fine he is, girl. Cause he got that inviting smile. Like I will wear his ass out. But you know, we would just be cool for friends. I ain't gotta fuck everybody I meet now. But for real, yes. I mean, he cute. Like it's. I might as well go ahead and say, okay. It was like a month ago that I got into. Well, this white man got into it with me at work, and like I was walking past, and he was talking to another white guy, girl, and I heard him say, hey, girl, hey, and I ended up turning around. He said, not you, girl, and then he ended up giggling. I was gonna let it go. I was like, cause I've been working on trying not to be petty, but I was like, I can't not be petty no more. I said, hell nah, fuck that. So I spun around gracefully, then politely approached him, and I was like, was you talking to me? And he was like, no, I was talking to the girl in front of you. I ain't noticed no girl in front of me. Like, cause I was about to say, hey girl, hey. But I was gonna let it go. I was gonna let it go until I heard the giggling, because it's like, what the giggling for? Like, this is a joke. So, girl, like, oh, exactly. But so he ended up dismissing and saying, I wasn't being racist, so go about your business. I'm like, how do you make racist out of you joking about? I'm like, so I looked at his friend when he, walked off, like, you want some of this? And he just did, and then walked off. So then I saw the superintendent. I was like, oh, ha, yeah. So I went to him and said, I got to speak to you about this maintenance man, because he up here being homophobic. He said, what one? He said that I said, that white man over there. Right? He said, which white man? So I ended up politely, taking him to the white guy, and so like that, and told him, the situation, and then he ended up pointing me to his supervisor, because he had some other stuff to handle. So then we end up talking and stuff like that. So he, like other white people, that don't like to take accountability. White men really don't like to take accountability, girl. I really just say what they did, you know. He started trying to talk over me. So every time I would talk, he was trying to talk over me. I stopped. So I did it again. By the third time, I had said, "Damn, can I speak?" So I ended up explaining the situation. I was like, he was trying to dismiss me by saying that um, he wasn't being racist. I said, racism is. I wasn't talking about racism. I was talking about homophobia. There's a distinct difference. And I explained that to them. It's similar. It's like it got a lot of similarities, but I'm not talking about racism. I'm talking about homophobia, where you joking about me being gay. Because I was like, you said, "Hey, girl, hey." I didn't notice no girl in front of me, and you didn't either. And you joked. You end up laughing, and I told him, I'm nobody's joke. I'm like, Google is free, so you can go ahead and Google and stuff like that. He said they was listening. They both was listening, and the person that was his supervisor, which I know he hated, was fortunately black. He was a black man, a dark skinned man. He got a beautiful skin too. But yeah, so I'm doing that black and white. I'm got these people thinking shit sweet. Exactly. I haven't been through every. If I do, I'm ready to take a bitch to the library. Exactly. Hey, what's up? Good morning, honey. Good morning. But yeah, like I went in harder than that, but I was just trying to make the long story short. But I read him for Phil, but also school them, like to let them learn the differences and then also the similarities. I told him, I'm human just like you. I pay taxes just like you. I live and breathe just like you. Pretty much, I'm like, if you are homophobic, that has more to do with you than me. Cause I don't walk around straight people be like, ooh, straight people, that type of stuff. Like that he need to go seek therapy about and stuff like that. And then he give me a half-ass apology, which I told him it's just half-ass, saying some, if I offended you, I'm like, that's half-ass. And then he said, he gave a real apology, and I walked out, because it's like, ain't no way, ain't no way I'm finna deal with that. I'm not, Good morning, good morning. And I love that blue lock. Um, she probably don't left, but but yeah. But I didn't realize until like yesterday that he's real cute, like he real beefy, like real. And it seemed like he thought about it. It seemed like he's been thinking about it. He hasn't really said anything, but every time he passed me, he's been kind of quiet, and I haven't noticed any like negative energy with his spirit. It seemed like that may have, because maybe it's a lot of them that not used to being, I guess, talked to or challenged like that. And I don't really want to have to do that with anyone. But then, that may be more so. I feel like that's. Let me stop speaking like that. I know that's in me to do. that's how I guess I change change my world when I walk and walk where I walk and help people with their view, how they see us as gay people and stuff like that. I'm doing my part. And it seemed like he listened. Now I'm not sure what his supervisor did, but his supervisor ended up holding the door open for me because I present very like I'm very feminine, like very feminine, and they may see me as a trans woman. That's probably why I get a lot more hate now because now I got my hair in a ponytail. I be wearing my hair in a ponytail and all that type of stuff, like very big ass man boobs. So I come off as a trans woman, but I'm gay. Um, I love the way I'm built. Got my auntie way. I be calling it auntie way. I feel like that's where it come from, and then I don't really have a strong face or nothing. But they they feel away because it's a lot of guys that will come into the live, and you gonna be seeing it. If there's other people that come in, they want to be moderators and stuff like that, they're gonna see it too. Or if people sit in the live long enough, they will see it. Guys coming in, uh, acting away, being homophobic or transphobic. Um, they'll talk about man up, any derogatory thing because they dick got hard, or they're trying to figure, oh my god, or people feel insecure, be like, you would never be me, but all that type of bullshit. Like it happens, and I deal with more homophobia and transphobia than I do racism. So it's always that. But do you have to deal with that often? Hell yeah, every day, every day. And it mostly comes from the black community. It definitely I be trying not to speak too heavily on, but it from the black community I get that more often, way more often than I would from like case and scenario, like me being at a store, like it's a hood store. We call it the hood store. I go to that store. I feel like I have to be on guard. Like this might be the day I have to send somebody's black son on to glory. But then when I go to where it's more so a mixture or more so white people, I don't feel that same hostile energy. Like it's more so with black men. They're more so taught that it's gay to hang around gay people, so they trying to make themselves less gay by trying to prove something, by trying to fight us, or making up in their head that one of us looked at them, like because they in the proximity of someone gay, or especially if they trying to prove something in front of their girlfriend. They think it's makes them more straight in front of their girlfriend, like his manhood is under attack by trying to fight one of us. And that's proving you are more so DL than anything. Because I don't go around straight men, none of us go around straight men for the most part, I'm going to say for the most part, and act the way. Because a lot of times if we acting out, it's internal homophobia, because a lot of times we had to fight. We had to prove like we're less of a punk to the whatever. But we deal with I just deal with that. Hey, more my bad. I see the straight man not gonna agree with you. Trust me. Exactly. They don't. Well, I have had the ones that are secure in their manhood. A straight man is not concerned about. I'm happy you said it. A straight man is not concerned about a gay man. A man that is really heterosexual, he's not concerned about all this gayness, because it's more pussy for him. He's not concerned. It doesn't bother him, because the straight man I'm around, they don't care about it. They see you as human. They don't have to say no homo. They don't have to clutch their pearls or whatever. It's the ones that scream, I ain't with that gay shit. be the ones in our DMs, the one that always have to sleep with most of both women trying to get what off, what taste out of your mouth. Like it be time to tell it. It's be those, the one that over sexualize you in front of us. You know, the one that put his hands on you. What he trying to tough you up for? What? Cause he really want his homeboy. You know, it'd be a lot of that going on. Like it's been so many. Like I'm well versed in down low, down low man, well versed, and sometimes the down low man not that. Sometimes the down low dude will hold the door open for you. It's but that more so the more the red flags a lot of time is the one that is the loudest. But you got to prove you straight for. Why you have to prove that? Just hold on. Let me say this. Why do you have to prove that you're straight if you're straight? Because I don't have to prove I'm gay. I want this to sink in. Why would a straight man have to prove that he is straight? You're straight, right? Like, because ain't no, and who is deciding that you're not? Because who are you trying to prove it to that you're not? So, you know, it's just, if you straight, because I don't have to prove that I'm gay. You know, I walk with my head held high because, bitch, who is going to stop me? Like, I be showing bitches, and I say bitches for men and women, what a queen really is. How that bitch was walking on Lion King in front of all them giggling hyenas, bitch. That's me. Walking my head held high like, bitch, please. Y'all could never. Everywhere I go. Because who gonna have their head held high? I'm not a slave. That's what black people was told to do back in the day. And black, you know, what? Okay, I'm gonna say it just like this. White people do to black people what the black people do to the homosexuals, the black homosexuals. They do the same thing. And forget, or probably don't know, it wasn't too long ago when they didn't want to see their black ass on TV neither. Black people tend to forget and don't even consider black queer history as black history, thinking that all we do is black queers, black gay men sit around twiddling our thumbs thinking about dick all day. When there was leaders like Bayard Rustin, Malcolm X was bisexual allegedly, Langston Hughes, all these people that were trailblazers. A lot of these people faves, you know, that were in the queer community. Like, people don't know, and I'll be trying to tell every black person I know the things that I'm learning. I'm learning so much more as well. You know, before all this stuff that black people hate is we living off a white man's fear. We living off a white man's fear. Of a white man's fear. And I be trying to tell black people about that. You know, all I read is the King James. I wasn't trying to talk about the Bible. The King James version of the Bible. Not knowing King James funded slavery. And people really say, you know, you can even watch Roots. Hell, Mississippi Burning. Watch Roots, really watch Roots and Mississippi Burning. I'm going to say 3 movies. Watch Roots, Mississippi Burning, and Sinners. And really listen to what's said and really look at what's done. Because I know it's going to be, because it's very, y'all, we living off a white man's fear. And nobody really talks about, because what they fear, they seek, kill, and destroy. Before colonialism, homosexuality wasn't as taboo as they made it. We were more of a higher creed than we are now. All this stuff because they didn't understand. And reason why a lot of black men hate us is because they feel that homosexuality is a white man's thing. No, y'all weren't gay. Our ancestors wasn't. They were. Of course, there was gay slaves and gay men still, of course, but they were raping black men. They were raping black men too. The only thing is, the black women were able. They had the evidence of showing that they were raped because they, got pregnant. But they in Mississippi burning, one of the sons